Alrighty guys, so I just got to Hoi An, the ancient old district of Hoi An, and so far I am absolutely loving the vibes. Unfortunately, I just pulled a muscle in my back and I have no idea how I did it. I think from just crouching and riding on the bike for some time, but ouch, I am in like major pain at the moment. But we are here and we have to enjoy it and make it the best we can. But I mean, the architecture here, the town here, hello, the architecture and the just the vibe here that you get. This is a little Hoi An market, so you know, a bunch of textiles and things that you can buy if you want to buy some souvenirs. Let's see what they have here. To buy some tank tops. Maybe I'll buy a tank top because I haven't bought, you know, I've been buying a tank top everywhere I go. Hello, how are you? I have a question. How much is these tank tops like this? Yeah,
150.
150. Okay. And you have this one, Good Morning Vietnam. That's nice. And which size do you have? You have big size?
Yes, nice size.
Can you do 50?
No, not the size 50.
No? No 50?
Yeah.
It's not enough, huh?
Yeah.
150 is too much, no?
You buy how many?
Only one. Just for me, yeah.
120.
Let's make it 50.
No, no design 50.
No? Okay, I'll come back then. No
100,
problem.
how
Huh?
much? 100.
Make it 50, I'll buy it. No? Okay, I come back. Maybe I change my mind. Maybe. I don't actually need a tank top, but I'm just like, why not? Hi, how are you guys? How are you guys? Hello. You from Hoi An?
Yeah.
Very nice. Hoi An, very nice. Huh? Huh? Sorry, I don't understand Vietnamese. Sorry. Where is the old town? The old town. No, thank you. The old town is here. This way. Guys, so just met some funny, nice young kids, and they're telling me to go this way. So there's like a old, they call it the old town. So, you know, there was a time in history where Hoi An was actually one of the most important ports and shipping areas. No need, thank you. One of the most important ports in Southeast Asia, actually Asia in general. I mean, we're talking in the 15th to 17th century. This area used to be very, very important for trade. So things used to come in and out of this area before, obviously, you know, Singapore and Shanghai and all of these bigger ports. This used to be a very important area for trade in Asia. So, you know, the town has a lot of history, and the beautiful thing about it is that, you know, people haven't really changed it and tried to alter it to become something that looks different or modern, but they've kept the original essence of the town. And as you walk through, you can really feel like, I feel like I'm in a different time. Now, one thing I will say is that it's very touristy here, so everything is based around tourism, and you could tell, like, you could see from like the prices of things and how much people charge for things, and like how many businesses there are just based around tourism, that this place is highly focused on tourism. As you can see as we walk through, they got all these leather shops here. They have these textile shops. So I think textile is a very important trade that comes from this area. So it's full of markets, full of things that you can buy. I really don't need anything like this, to be honest with you. What I do need is like some food and drinks. Hello.
Hello, banana pancake.
Yeah, what's this one?
Dry paper.
Rice cake?
Yeah.
And what's inside?
What inside egg, shrimp, onion.
Okay. Can I have one like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how much is one?
$20.
20?
Yeah.
20,000. Okay.
One.
Yeah, one.
Chili.
Yes, a little bit. So this is called Ban Trang Nuong. This is Ban Trang, right?
Yeah.
Ban Trang? Yeah. So this one is a Ban Trang. I think I tried one of these in Hanoi also, but I'm from the US. Yeah, well, my family is originally from Pakistan. Yeah. That's why I look like this.
You come here today?
Yeah, I came here today. Yeah.
Traveling yourself?
Yeah, I just took the bike. Yeah. Took the scooter.
Hi.
This is the
Why you my clothes shop looking?
clothes shop. I don't need clothes
Why not?
because my bag is full.
I made search. I see in your home.
Huh?
I made already. I see in your home.
Cái bên đoạn đây đó.
I don't need because I'm not going home. I'm only traveling. Yeah, so
Right.
no need. Thank you. Yeah, guys, she's gonna get this Ban Trang Nuong, Ban Shang Nuong, Ban Shang Nuong. Very good. Very, very yummy. But as we walk through here, we could see people are just selling all kinds of snacks and textiles, sunglasses. It's a typical market here in Asia. You've got like all kinds of stuff here. I will say some of these leather handcrafted wallets and stuff is really, really good quality. Kind of like what I saw in Ethiopia as well. Really good quality. I think the craftsmanship is actually pretty good too. Hi, how are you, sir?
How are you?
Good. Do you have anything like this, like a like this kind of wallet, like with the card holder? Not like open one, just
Yeah.
only this one, huh?
Yeah.
I'm looking for like this one.
Yeah.
Only no need to open, just like this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't have, huh? Just to give you an idea of how close we are to the water, look at this. So the shops that I was showing you were just on this side here, and then you have this I guess strait that leads to the ocean here, and it just kind of shows you how this town was built on the fact that people were trading from here. So that was the main component of industry here, and that's why this town was, or city, or whatever you want to call it, was such a pivotal place in Asia between the 15th and 17th century. And you had a lot of people fighting over it, you know, before it was Vietnam. You know, obviously back in the day, Asia was like dynasties and kingdoms, and so a lot of people fought over this land solely for the fact that it was a important shipping point, or trading point I should say. But really quite a beautiful place, I have to say. I mean, just the overall vibe, it's like one of those places you could just walk through and literally I don't feel like I'm in 2022. If there wasn't so many tourists here and things like that, I would literally feel like I'm in another time, which is really a cool feeling. So one interesting thing about Hoi An is that it's actually one of the lowest cities as far as like above sea level. It's said to be only 2 meters above sea level, so it's very susceptible to flooding, which is why I think in 1990 or something like that, UNESCO made it a World Heritage Site. And to help against climate change, it's one of the cities that's pivotal to, you know, fighting against climate change, because obviously for them rising water levels means the damaging of their beautiful town that they've preserved so well over the last few centuries. So for them, climate change is a real thing. It can really affect them on a personal level here. So I really feel like just everything is based around tourism here, and you know, I respect it because, you know, that's how these people who live in this town make a living. But sometimes when something becomes super touristic, it kind of takes away from the essence and beauty of it too. But the fact that this town maintained the originality kind of keeps its beauty. So it's like a two-pronged feeling for me when I'm here. I do love it. I don't love the fact that there's more tourists than locals, it feels like. But I do love the way, I mean, look at the architecture. Being right by the water here, right by this little river, which leads into, you know, the ocean. But with that being said, it's quite beautiful. Also, another interesting fact about Hoi An, it's said to be the third oldest Chinatown in the world. Yeah, the third oldest Chinatown in the world. I don't know what the first two are, but this is the third. As far as car traffic is concerned, there's no car traffic. So you get to walk pretty freely throughout the streets. Now, one thing I was told to try is some coconut coffee. So maybe we can try some coconut coffee. Hello, hi, how are you? This is, yeah, you have coconut coffee? Yeah, can I have one coconut coffee? I will sit here. Yeah, so I can look at the beautiful water while I drink this coconut coffee. Huh? Yeah, iced coconut coffee. Hello. Coconut coffee is like almost like an affogato, I believe. It's basically they take like coconut ice cream almost, or coconut ice, like a coconut gelato, and put I think 2 shots of espresso or something like that in there. But I was told to try it if you come to Vietnam because it's something very special here. So let's try it out and see how it tastes. Ah, my back is still killing me, but ooh, I think it'll get better. Man, that's like moments like that where your back just randomly spazzes and you pull a muscle for no reason. I literally was doing absolutely, I think I was bending over to get something out of the bike and I pulled a muscle and I was like, man, am I getting old? It's like those moments where you're like, wow, really? I think I'm getting old. Alrighty guys, so here is the coconut coffee. So as I told you, they give you that iced coconut. It's basically like a gelato coconut, and then you have I think 2 shots of espresso in there. You can mix it up, get the ice mixed up, almost like a frappuccino if you were gonna think about it, like if it was like a coconut frappuccino. So let's see how this tastes. Cheers. Oh my god, wow. That's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. Woo! That is amazing. That is like drugs. I think I'm addicted. Oh my god. I think all you need is one hit and you might be addicted. Whoa. Dude, this is amazing. I do want to go to this Banh Mi joint that Anthony Bourdain actually frequented when he came here to Hoi An, and mentioned that it was one of his favorite places for Banh Mi. So I'm going to head there in a little bit as I walk through. I think sometimes people comment on my videos like, oh Maya, you're being cheap, or you're bargaining too much, or you're negotiating, or you're being stingy, or whatever. But you guys don't understand, I'm not here on a 1-week vacation like most people. I've been traveling for the last 5 months and I plan on keeping this journey going. So for me, it's not about buying things at regular price. I have to either negotiate, or I don't even really buy things like that too much anyway, but I can't be out here just spending ridiculous amounts of money, or else I won't be able to, this is not sustainable if I do that. You know, and maybe one day I'll make a video discussing how I manage my funds throughout my travels, but it's definitely not by paying full price for everything and also buying things just that I don't need, you know. But I do see some really nice things, that's for sure. I like these linen shirts. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I had new one inside.
Shirts?
Yeah.
How much do you sell these shirts for?
300.
300? That's too much.
Oh, high quality.
Huh?
High quality.
I understand, yeah. High quality, but high price too.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just checking out what you have here. Made in Vietnam, huh?
Yes, Vietnam.
Very nice.
You come inside, I show you the normal quality.
Normal quality? Okay.
Cheaper.
This one?
200.
200. That's
Yeah.
still expensive. Can you do 50,000?
50,000 I don't have.
You don't have?
Anywhere.
Mm.
50.
Okay. I can't spend too much money, you know? I'm traveling too much. I don't have too much money, so...
Yeah. Yeah, just holiday, no shopping clothes.
Huh?
No shopping clothes.
No, just
Holiday.
seeing,
Just eating.
yeah, eating,
Yeah, and
yeah.
no shopping.
No shopping,
clothes.
yeah. Okay.
Next time come here shopping again.
Next time, yeah. Just come for shopping. Thank you. As I was walking along, I just wanted to show you guys, look at how beautiful this temple is. I'm not gonna go inside because they charge you for that too, but it's really beautiful. Cultural relic classified by the Vietnamese Ministry of Culture on March 19th, 1985. I imagine it's older than that, but it was classified by the Vietnamese Ministry as a cultural relic in 1985. So all of these buildings that you're seeing are from like street shops that you're seeing, and the architecture that you're seeing is old, like 15th to 17th century architecture. So you're talking about hundreds, thousands of years old. Well, not thousands, but you know, yeah, hundreds of years old. Very old. Definitely older than any of you that are watching this. Alrighty, I think here we are here. I think this is the place, Bánh Mi Phượng. And you can tell it's packed. This is the place that Anthony Bourdain actually went to. Rest in peace too. There's a picture of him here also.
You want to go
There's Anthony Bourdain's picture. As you can see. Let me show you guys what the place looks like, so you can see.
Ook lekker apel en zo.
You can tell this place is really packed because of obviously the influence that Bourdain had on the world. You can see just from this place. And they are pumping these banh mi out left and right. I guess most people probably know this place from Parts Unknown, which was the show that Anthony Bourdain, I think, came here. I'm not sure when he came here, but it looks like it was early on in his career, because you could tell by his look. Probably when it was, I think it was Parts Unknown at that time. But this place has been here since 1989, so it's been here quite some time. Hi, how are you? Can I do banh mi cá? Yeah. Chicken. Yeah. One. Yeah. So look at this. They got all kinds of choices of meat. You can use pork, beef, chicken. They got all the vegetables that they use, and yeah, they've got a few stations actually, because they're so busy. They have to just keep it pumping out. And look how many people are working behind the counter. As you can see, it's not your typical banh mi station, but I think that's highly due to the fact that Anthony Bourdain was once here. And how much do they charge for a banh mi? Let's see. Banh mi with chicken. It's about 30,000, which is not bad. Pretty typical for a banh mi. Alrighty guys, so here we are. Here's the banh mi. It is looks really good. The bread looks very fresh. Also has a nice crisp to it. You can crack it. And let's try it out. See how it tastes. Wow. Wow. That's really good. Look at that, guys. It's so fresh. The bread is really fresh. The chicken is really good. I think Bourdain knew what he was talking about. Probably the best banh mi I've tried so far. The one in Hanoi, which I made a video of, at Banh Mi 25, I think it was called, was also really good. But this one I think might be better than that. Very good. Very good. And all the sauces that they use, perfect. Wow. Wow, that's really good. That's really, really good. As you get more into it, it gets better. I might have to get another one. The bread is so good. And the sauces that they use, like they use a little bit of like a mayo kind of sauce, but also a chili sauce. And the chicken is really good meat. Sometimes you go to some of these street banh mi carts, and the meat that they use is like, you know, like that processed kind of, or like packaged kind of meat. But this one you could tell they use like a fresh chicken and they actually cut it themselves, because you can taste that in the meat. Everything's very fresh. All the ingredients are very fresh. And also the rate at which people are coming here, you'd imagine the overturn means that, you know, the ingredients keep coming in and everything's pretty fresh. So that's always a good sign. Also 30,000 for a sandwich, that's pretty standard rate. So they're not overcharging because it's a popular place. So shout out to Bourdain for that, man. He knew what he was doing. Really well. Nice little courtyard right across from the banh mi place. It's called Phuong Banh Mi. Phuong. Here, that's the name. Banh Mi Phượng. Wow, it's really, really yummy. I think I'll stop later and get another one because that's amazing. I really miss Anthony Bourdain because, like, he knew what he was talking about, and like he liked to eat the way I like to eat. You know, just trying places, hole in the walls, like places that locals go. It wasn't so much about fancy things for him. It was about, you know, really getting involved and deep into the culture of a place. And usually when you try something that he suggested, you never really led wrong, or led astray, I should say. One thing about Vietnamese people is they're very good business people. They're very good at business. Strong business people. They understand how to run business. They're very hard workers. And one thing I've noticed about Vietnamese people is they're very hard workers, very resilient. If I was going to describe Vietnamese people in one word, it would probably be resilience, because, you know, they don't got time. Like, they're like working, you know. And sometimes I feel bad like trying to stop people and to have a conversation, because I feel like I'm wasting their time, you know. And time is like money here. Time is precious. So you get that feeling of like, don't waste people's time, you know. But they're also very nice. In some places, like if you walk into a shop and you don't buy anything, they get very angry. But here they're cool with it. They're like, you know, whatever, no big deal. Like in Thailand, I think they get very angry when you walk into a shop and you don't buy anything. There's no window shopping in Thailand, and if you do, you get yelled at. Here's a nice bridge which takes you to the other side, which I didn't go to yet, but I imagine it's not too different from where I've been. But hey guys, it's nice. Just gonna stand here by the water for a bit. I'm a simple man, guys. I'm a very simple man. I don't need too much to be happy. And I think that's how I've been able to really enjoy my travels as well. Because as I told you, as I mentioned before, I do travel on a really tight budget. So I'm not able to stay at the nicest hotels, not at the nicest resorts, or eat the fancy foods. But I think the fact that I am a simple person has helped me enjoy these places in Southeast Asia even more, because I think simplicity breeds, you to actually experience the culture the way the locals would. And I think that's how you truly enjoy these places. I think when you try to do this fancy stuff, like stay at the Sheraton or the Westin and, you know, eat the fanciest restaurants, you're not really experiencing the country. You could have done that anywhere. You know, they got fancy resorts anywhere you go. But if you really want to get into the thick of things, you got to just do it like a local, stay simple, eat the street foods, you know, mingle with the people on the street, walk the streets, soak in the vibes just by taking a nice walk, and yeah, just enjoy it for what it is. It's nice to watch these boats passing by. But yeah guys, I'm gonna sign out on this one, head back to the bike soon, and head over back to Da Nang in a bit. Maybe I'll get another coconut coffee, I don't know, and another banh mi before I leave. But just wanted to let you guys know, remember, continue to learn, continue to grow. And there is no growth until you leave your comfort zone. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.